Hey guys, it's Annie. We're gonna do a quick run through of one of my favorite XP maps this season, the Jungle Escape Room. It's not terrible difficulty, and one of my favorite things about this map is that you continuously gain experience as long as you're playing on the map. So you can go quickly or slowly and gain XP. So we're going to do quickly. When you hit an egg, you get bonus XP. Mine is going up, but not all that quickly. Yours will go up much more quickly the first few times you play the game. After you play it a bunch of times, it slows down. Another egg here. We're going to jump on the net to get the key, which opens this door. Grab the egg. Then we're going to run through the flowers, which brings us here. We're going to go behind the wall. Yay. We need another key in this broken vase. Well, there. Oh, there. Key. Brings us here. You'll see an obby, and you can do the whole thing. You don't have to just jump on this guy's head. There you go, in the corner of the grass. Brings us here. Grab the egg. There's a banana in the crate, which you need to open the door. Then there's a maze. Turn. Stay in your lane and run right out. Here we go. Suspicious looking egg. On the back of him is a switch. And we're going to pick a lock. You'll see a few variations of the lock pick in this game. It opens the door, run through the door. You're going to see an opening here. Grab the problematic and zip over here and grab the little. Oops. Back to in the wall. There's another sign, emote here. Then another obby. This one you can't bypass the whole thing. Be careful with the boat. The boat's a little slippery sometimes, as is the moss-covered log. You just kind of want to land solid with it. Then when you get to the floating platforms, they will disintegrate if you jump on the wrong one. You're going to go right, middle, left, left. There you go. Jump behind the rock, through the floor, grab the egg. This guy's in the way of our opening, but behind the fishing pole barrel, you'll find a button to move him. Then we'll jump on this. There you go. Just grind on up here. Then we're going to grab another automatic and another base. Yay, our friends are here. Go through another hole, grab the egg. There's an apple. Turn right when you walk out the door. There's an apple. And go back around. Open. Yay! And that brings us to a hungry wolf who asks for a roasted chicken. It's in the fire. Feed him, and he will kindly open the door for you. of the stairs, interact with the lever. Then we're going to run all the way up the stairs. There we go. And another one on the side of our statue, a very small lever. There we go, which moves the floor. Downstairs. Then here we go again with the obbies. Go here. And you can, kind of see they get progressively slightly more difficult, but oh my goodness, they're really not difficult obbies, even though I'm struggling right now with this mossy log. There we go. And to this guy. And then boats, we're going to go middle, left, and done. Yay. Then you're going to see a hole. Jump on this bench, and behind this guy's head there's another button, and we're going to pick yet another lock. Usually if you can hit the green twice, it'll unlock for you. Don't worry if you hit the blue. I think it only takes 3. It's pretty quick and easy. Run over behind this table. You'll see you can sit on a barrel. Yep. Which also opens the door. In this room, see the net over here, and there's food hanging on the wall over here. You're gonna go just past the food, almost directly across from the net, right? And go through this hole. There's holes all through this, and most of the rooms don't go anywhere. So if you fall through a hole and you can't get up, jump back up through the roof and come over here. There we go. Egg. Then we're going to look underneath the book on these statues, and one of them has a button you can interact with, which opens a crack in the floor and brings you down here. Grab this rifle and hit the target and run down the stairs. And from here, we need another key card. This skull has it in the eyeball there, see it? It's a little tough to get. Probably the easiest way is to approach, from the front. You can get it, from the back as well. There we go. But the front's easier. We're going to run in here. You can see numbers on the wall. There's another code. 1, and it's a 4-digit code. 4, so 1, 4. And you can see 1, 4, 1, 2. There's another digit code right there behind his head. But it's 1, 4, 1, 2. Then grab a fishing rod, and what we want here is a small fry. So there you go. Sometimes you'll catch something else a few times before the small fry materializes, but no big deal. Okay, small fry opens the next door. Then when we reach this area, we're gonna run straight through the wall. Then you see a friendly camel. We're gonna beat up this to open this door. And then you're gonna see a triceratops, I think he is, sit on the bench. He makes you super tired for some reason. That opens another door. This one wants a key card. And this one's a little Not terrible. A little bit tricky. You're going to go back here where all the food's hanging on the wall, the upside down chickens, right? See the arrows says up? Go in that corner and then run and jump up. That's all. So you can jump through the roof in that direction. And there's a grotto key card back here that you need to get to the next room. Then just fall back through the floor like that. And you can open the door to the next room. There's another dinosaur, and we're gonna tickle his knee. There's a button. This is a little bit different lockpick where you hold the button down continuously until you hit your target instead of tapping it and tapping it again. This one, turn around back toward the door, jump up, and then you're gonna see impulse grenades. We're gonna need to use the grenades to move up onto bones in order to get to the next room. You might miss a couple times. I usually miss a couple times, so I always grab about 10 of them, which hopefully will get me there. If not, you can come back up here and get more. So there's bones, I don't know, rib bones maybe, here and here on the wall. And then the opening to the next room is all the way at the top there. So you're going to use the grenade launch yourself on top of the bone. There you go. Then to the next set. The second set is the hardest jump, but it's not terrible. So you're going to want to go there. Here. Oh, I keep overshooting. Let me try again. And then I need to go there. Wow. Alright. I think we can do it this time. Let's go. Up here. That's easy. Now this one, I really want to go there. Alright. Now I need to go through that opening. And there we have it. Okay. In here, there's an Oni mask up on this shelf. Grab it. And then you can see a crack in the wall. And the trick here is to watch the trajectory of the mask and wait for it to change slightly so you know you're actually, there we go, in the room. Okay? And then when you see it glowing in the other room, of course, just teleport through and an upside down, which opens a door. And this is a fairly easy map. Just room. Just do not touch the red bars, which you can literally just crouch and make a couple jumps to get through. It's pretty easy. Right here you'll see a jetpack if you want it to get through the drop one, but honestly you can just, if you just fall from this corner, it gets you there. So, you know, whatever you prefer. Then turn immediately to your left, pick up the crossbow, and once you have that, you're going to advance to where you can see through the window and at the dartboard. That brings us here. Then we're going to look in this corner, and we need to reach that lever without burning to death in the fire. There we go. And that opens a wall right here. Come into this room, and we're looking for another code. It starts here, 2, space. The first digit is 2. Under here, the last digit is 9. Egg is here, and spoiler, 2, 5, 6, 9. There we go. Now from this room, you just look for those green bars on the wall, and you're going to lift the levers on for the podiums that have green bars and leave the ones down. There's 4 of them. The inside one's on one side, the outside one's on the other. Also opens a door for you. Then we're going to do this one. You get bricks. Bricks to open the next door. Then you're going to see the hoops. So just pull your way all the way up. This one's a little tricky. You need the wings to get through. And there's going to be 3 bodies of water that we need to not touch. And there are 3 windows. So the first one, just walk to. Then you can see through the second window all the way to the tree in the back. So that's the 3rd window. So we just want to make it to where that tree is. It doesn't have to be on the tree, but near there. So let's try. Okay, I crashed. Alright. So you can run along the side of this one. Will fly if you want. Then go up here. Again, I can see where I want to go. I'm going to try fly there. For where the tree is. And okay, so grab the wings, run along the wall, then you can mantle up this window. There you go. Then you're going to go through this window and this window. That's it. Egg, then right through the wall. There's an arrow next to this guy's head. See it? To kind of show you where to go through the wall. And then behind the chest is a key. Grab the key. And over here. Next egg. The bear. There's a chair near the bear. There you go. Sit in the chair. Hidden in the bush for some reason. Okay. Now, this room has a weird switch. So go past where the log is. There's a mossy rock and there's stacked up barrels. In between those barrels, whoops, there it is. There's a green light. That's where your lever is. Let's get the lever. Next room. There's 2 more things. There's 2 so beat that up. And we're going to get the next room. This one, there's a hole. Up. I swear we are. There we go. Okay. Then get the egg and the balloons. And then you need to use the balloons. 1, 2, and jump. And then I'm going to just drop my balloons because it messes up your motion a little bit. Then behind his head, interact. And get another lock pick. 1. Oops. 2. Okay. drop the balloons. Then behind this guy's head, there's a new lock pick. One. And the door opens. We're going to go upstairs to the right. Get the harpoon gun, which you will need. Grab the egg to get that. Then hop downstairs and grab the banana. And you're in the next room. And you're going to see this rift. And now we're at the boss. Now, I recommend for fighting the boss, and you pick what makes you happy, but I recommend grabbing a sniper and an automatic sniper. That should do it. Then you can actually fight the boss with that auto sniper. Then the other thing you can do here is there is an egg somewhere right here. Grab the egg. Now, if you are looking to grow your XP as quickly as possible, behind where you get the weapons, you can go back through the rift and the egg will regenerate, and this egg regenerates, and you can just do that all day, or you can hang out in the boss battle area, just where he can't quite get you, she can't quite get you, and as long as you move about every 3 minutes or so, you'll continue to rack up HP. So that's my tip. Try this XP map.